What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we'll be doing a review of NestFi Decentralized Perpetual Exchange. So I'll be taking you through a deep dive of what the Nest protocol and the whole entire ecosystem actually consists of, and also I'll be talking about the protocol features and its capabilities, and I will be showing you in depth how you can actually do long or short positions on the decentralized exchange, and also how you can use the swap feature on NestFi. And I will also be sharing some juicy tips on why I think this is one of the promising exchanges out there, and also looking into the Nest token economics, and also sharing a little bit about their affiliate program. So if you like DEXs, this is a video you should watch till the very end. And also make sure you check out the links in the description to our main site, Decentralized.news, if you want to know more about trading, investing, if you want to know about NFT marketplaces, DeFi, and just anything and everything that is to do with the blockchain and the crypto space. Don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe. Let's dive into Nest protocol. Okay guys, so let's start with what Nest protocol is actually all about. So the protocol does serve as a decentralized trading foundation, often referred to as a martingale network. It actually employs smart contracts to remove market makers and liquidity providers, offering traders virtually limitless liquidity via risk sharing. So in addition to this, the NestFi Perpetual DEX itself, which is pretty much the subject of this video, Nest protocol does consist of three key components: the Nest Oracle, Nest Assets, and Nest Craft. And I'll just give you a little breakdown of what these entail. So Nest Oracle delivers a decentralized on-chain pricing data, and Nest Assets are created and destroyed by Nest smart contracts, supplying currency units for martingale transactions with Nest. Okay, so Nestcraft, on the other hand, transforms various on-chain random inputs into comprehensive martingale function libraries, granting access to a wide array of customizable trading alternatives. So the Nest protocol has a few core features that I'd like to talk about, and so it does offer a vast array of potential applications, with a few examples such as obviously the decentralized exchanges that you can create on the protocol. So DEXs must address technical support, asset custody or risk management, liquidity support, and marketing. And by using Nest protocol, developers are able to create decentralized exchanges, simply designing a front-end page, thereby saving themselves cost and allowing themselves to concentrate on marketing efforts. So financial derivatives are also things that you can leverage using Nestcraft, which is obviously financial derivatives that can be devised, including barrier options, Asian options, two-way options, and appealing return like square root, squared, and exponential returns. NestFi is the perpetual exchange by Nest protocol. So for you to actually just get started on this exchange is pretty simple. You just need to go to the main URL for the DEX. So just go to nestprotocol.org and then go to the trading tab there. You can then make sure you can get started with either a longing or shorting, or if you want to make your swaps, then you can just choose the swap feature. But obviously what you need to do first is make sure you connect your wallet. So connect your wallet. I was using MetaMask for this video, and I was using MetaMask before I started this review on the Polygon network. So I had to switch from Polygon to Binance Smart Chain, because that is where Nest actually runs on the network. So make sure you choose that appropriate network if you want to get started. And you need Nest tokens to actually trade on this DEX. So make sure you deposit funds. If you don't, the easiest way is I actually deposited BNB to the Web3 wallet. And so what I did need to do was just to swap some BNB to BSC, which is a Binance Smart Chain, using another wallet, Atomic Wallet. And then I sent those funds to my MetaMask, which I was using to trade on Nest. And then I swapped the BNB Smart Chain, obviously, to Nest tokens. And as you can see here, the transaction went through successfully. And as soon as obviously your funds are available in your MetaMask, you can then swap the BNB for Nest tokens. And once you've got that done, make sure you pay the gas fees and proceed to process your transaction. You can also confirm the transaction by going to BSC scan. And as you can see here, so once you have the Nest tokens, you can then proceed to trade on NestFi. Okay, so you can choose to either take a long or short position on your futures trade. Simply select the pair that you want to trade. They have some pairs such as ETH USD, BTC USDT, BNB USDT as well. So you can get started on longing on this DEX. Make sure you read the terms and conditions. If you agree, proceed to obviously click that box that you need to say sure, and then you can get started. Set up your Nest token spending cap, which is a good feature if you're using like MetaMask, because then at least the limits of the funds that you want to spend on your trades. Make sure you pay the transaction fees that are required, and the transaction fees are pretty low here because obviously BNB Smart Chain is low cost gas fees. So once you've given the contract permissions to actually interact with your wallet, and after you set your spending cap, you can confirm that all is set up properly. Make sure you check the transaction as well on your Explorer if you need to, and you can proceed to then open your long position, pay the associated gas fees for opening that particular trade, and you can then view your position on the dashboard. You can also choose what leverage you want to use. I just used 10x in this example. As you can see here, our entry price was 20.93, and our liquidation price was 19.05. The service fee was only 2.5 Nest, and so we paid 502 Nest. So what is also great about this is you can really start with limited funds, okay? But as always, you have to be careful if you're using leverage to trade. So make sure you check your positions. They will be available on your dashboard. As you can see here, my position, ETH USDT long 10x. And if you want to short, pretty much a similar sort of process. Shorting is also very simple and straightforward. Just simply choose the shorting option instead of longing on the dashboard of the trading interface, and give the smart contracts the permission to interact with your wallet, and then choose the leverage amount that you're comfortable with, between 10 or 1 and 50x actually. So quite a large range there. So as you can see here, we swapped, no, we didn't swap, rather we took a position, 10x leverage again. Entry price was 30,331 because this is a BTC and USDT pair that we were shorting, and obviously the liquidation price there, 33,046. Service fee was only 2 Nest, 402 Nest was what we totally paid. So we spent obviously that amount, and then we set our spending cap, which you should always do. Approve the gas fee and the contract, and then make sure the contract is approved. Check your BSC scan, and now you can pay the gas fee to just open that short position, and you can then check on your dashboard again on the trading interface to see if your position has been added, as you can see here. So what's great about NestFi is that you can pretty much open positions with very little collateral. You have custody of your own funds. You can set your own spending limits. You can also choose the amount of leverage that aligns with your personal risk appetite. So let's talk about the swap feature, which is another nice feature on NestFi. So Nest, actually, if you want to swap, let's say Nest to USDT or vice versa, it's quite easy and intuitive. If you used a lot of these swapping protocols, just go to the swap tab on the exchange interface, and then you can pretty much input how much you want to swap, either from Nest to USDT or vice versa. Set your spending cap once more and review that. make sure you approve the transaction, and you can always check that transaction is going on successfully. So now that your wallet is ready to transact, make sure you follow your approvals. You can proceed and then get that swap verified, and you can pay the gas fee, and voila, you've got your swap pretty much done. So let's talk about a couple of other things that are really interesting about Nest. So on-chain and off-chain risk hedging is something that they have as a protocol feature. So as many off-chain sort of hedging scenarios do lack that supply side, Nest can actually help you facilitate numerous hedging transactions for off-chain without being influenced by market makers. Additionally, on-chain transactions as well can then achieve that one-click hedging using Nest, with Uniswap's LP one-click hedging being the prime example there. So they also have these metaverse and GameFi economic structures that they're building. So with Nest, developers can actually create fair games that are centered around deterministic mathematical relationships, probability connections, and random processes by invoking Nest functions. So this enables a unified measure or value measurement rather across different games. And even if a game's development ceases, its core value is preserved in Nest, facilitating integration and exchange across Nest-based games. So they also have lotteries, prop synthesis, and a whole lot more, and also some additional unique applications. So because it's an open network, there are always more possibilities for them to come up with new functions, etc. So yeah, Nest application as well is built on Ethereum, while obviously ETH manages general deterministic functions. Nest's mechanism itself handles the random functions. So as ETH's token issuance employs a deterministic algorithm independent of on-chain applications, its feedback on application sides and the information is actually limited. Conversely, Nest's token issuance, which is increased issuance, follows these specific scenarios, ensuring that market clearing currency targets are met at all times. So let's talk about this Nest token in the tokenomics. Okay, so Nest tokens can actually either be burned or generated based on the instructions of the on-chain protocol itself. So the creation of financial assets will lead to the burning of Nest tokens, while the settlement of these assets will result in new Nest tokens being issued. So for instance, if you wish to purchase an option on Nest and burn 1,000 Nest as the acquisition cost, you will actually obtain that option upon reaching that exercise date. If the option's payoff is 10,000 Nest, the Nest smart contract itself will issue an additional 10,000 Nest to you after you exercise the option. So similarly, if the option's payoff is 100 Nest, the smart contract will also issue an extra 100 Nest to you. So all financial products on Nest can be traded via these smart contracts, eliminating for that need for having market makers and intermediaries, and also obviously the associated cost that comes with that. So financial products can also be settled, theoretically providing an almost limitless supply or in sort of unlimited liquidity. So they also have this risk sharing model where all Nest token holders collectively share outcome resulting from changes in the total quantity of the actual issued tokens. As the overall supply of Nest tokens decreases over time, the long-term value of the Nest tokens is sort of assured to then increase. What I do like about them is that they have a very great affiliate program where, this is one of the only exchanges I've actually seen that is offering like 100% trading fees as commission for referrers. So I think you should get started. There's a link in the description to NestFi. Check it out. Use my link, and you can also grab your link once you've connected your Web3 wallet to the protocol to make sure you can share that. And if a lot of your friends use these dexes, then you can get those kickbacks. I think it's a really, really great feature. But also, especially in this time now, we've seen a lot of bad things happen with centralized exchanges. I really do encourage everybody to try using decentralized exchanges. So let me know what you guys think about the Nest protocol ecosystem and NestFi DEX in particular. Leave a comment, and also make sure you check out the links in the description to get started. Don't forget to head on over to our main page on decentralized.news. We've got a whole lot of information and resources and free tools for you to really navigate your way in this crypto world. And don't forget to check out the links to my books, Tokenized Trillions and Blockchain Applied. Other than that, guys, like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. I will see you in the next video. Peace.